I have crazy symptoms every single day. Healing a chronic illness comes with nervous system regulation. There's only 2 states that you can be in at all times: a sympathetic state or a parasympathetic state. My body is in an adrenaline response. My body has been in fight or flight for years. At this point, it's considered a chronic illness. It's called POTS, which it affects my heart rate. It's actually right. I can feel it right now. And all these techniques, brain retraining, the power of manifestation has not been working for me. And this is where I wanted to just give up so many times. When your body is in a state of fight or flight, the body is designed to be able to do basic tasks. So I am not even able to live a normal life, do normal things like other people. The body does this to protect you from danger. And this is why people who have chronic illnesses, they're stuck in a fight or flight response. Their nervous system is stuck in fight or flight. See, the danger becomes your own body. The nervous system turns on itself. It's no longer out there, like there's danger out there. The danger is now your body. And we develop patterns and we get stuck in these loops because you can never get away from yourself. And when you fear your own self and your own symptoms, you just create more symptoms. That's why it's considered a chronic illness, because it's just ongoing. Make this post for anyone to feel bad for me. Yes, it's so sad what I'm going through. It's so sad to be stuck in a state of fight or flight, to never feel safe, to not be able to go live life. Yeah, but I'm all about healing. I'm all about what can we do to solve this problem and get to the root and not have to go to emergency rooms and trying to figure out what's wrong, and then they can't figure it out, the doctors, because the root cause is your nervous system is dysregulated. You can't access this healing work if you're in a state of survival. The first step is getting out of survival so that way these brain training techniques can start working for you. Just telling your body that you're safe, I'm safe, calm down, your nervous system's not going to receive that message, because the nervous system doesn't communicate through words. It doesn't understand the English language. You can't communicate it by thoughts and just interrupting those negative, scary thoughts with calmer thoughts and positive thinking. You have to show the nervous system you are safe. Your body has to feel safe. And so the first step is, if you are in relationships with people where they are not safe people, you have to get out of those relationships. No matter how much you love them, you have to love them from afar. And for me, that was my own family. They were no longer safe for me. They would put me in a triggering fight or flight response. And a lot of us who develop chronic illnesses, it's because we grew up in survival. We grew up being in fight or flight. The way to get in a parasympathetic state, we have to feel safe. We have to show the body we're safe. Even when those symptoms come up, we have to show our bodies that we are safe. The nervous system needs to feel that you're safe to turn off that adrenaline response. Breathing techniques, soothing the body through movement. And stop hating a body. You can't heal a body that you hate. Stop hating on yourself. Stop with the self-hatred. If you experienced hate from other people, they're just not from God. They're not of God. You don't need to turn on yourself and hate yourself. A lot of these chronic illnesses stem from self-hatred. Like you just turning on yourself, you blaming yourself for the trauma. It was never your fault, and your inner child needs to know that. Your inner teenager needs to know that it was never your fault. The only way out of this hell, this prison, is nervous system regulation. And it's one of the hardest things you're going to have to go through. I mean, I've been at this for a long time, just trying so many different things, giving up one day and then the next day trying again to get myself out of this state so I can just feel okay, so I can have these symptoms just go away. And I've been on the ground crying out to God. And I know it's God's will for us to live healthy, to not fear, to know that we are loved, to know that we're forgiven, to have freedom, to have health. Brain is just trying to protect you. The brain just is trying to protect you from danger. And the symptoms are happening without your conscious input. There is nothing you can do. And that's why it's always bothered me when people say, oh, well, you look fine. Oh, well, just calm down, just relax. It's like, I'm in a chronic state. I've been in a chronic state. It's not like it's a switch. I can't help this. This is going to take a lot of work. It's a long process to get out of this state. And it's like, if you aren't going to be a part of my healing journey, if you're not going to add value to my life and be encouraging, be life-giving, then you have to go. You have to leave my life. If you can't love on me when I need love the most right now, that's sad. And you have to go.